a book in here. Right, you have to get to the very edge of it like I am. Right, you have to, no, okay, you want to be in the middle, then you have to be in the middle. Yeah, my Stop. Margaret, no, the people. You have to try to be right in the middle. Said I can't be on here. You want to be on this side. Okay, might move. Move to opposite. It was a book in here.
Good evening, everybody. Good Sabbath. Shabbat Shalom. We are the Murov family. And we're going to bring in the Sabbath with you tonight. So thank you for being here. And we're going to do the second Sabbath service tonight. And of course, before we start, we're going to bless the candles. And so we want our whole family up here for the blessing of the candles. Our mothers and my... It's going to be kind of like the King family tonight. We're on page 65 for the candles.
65. Can't hear you. 65.
Thank you, All right.
Right there. No, I'm not. We're starting these on. No, I am.
Talia, you going to read first?
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No, Alexander's me. Yeah.
As these candles give light to all who behold them, so may we give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu mitzvotah v'tzivanu, l'chad le'ner shel Shabbat.
We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe. You hallow us with your mitzvot and command us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Let there be joy.
Let there be light.
Let there be peace.
Let there be Shabbat.
Now we turn to page 165 for the Kiddush.
One second.
Thank you. You want to hand it to Malene? No, the cup.
Okay, go. No, stop.
You may be seated, and we're going to give you another little treat now.
Now.
number 2.
They
but
are?
That's on page 66. But if you'll mark your finger there and turn to 84, we'll sing,
64.
we'll have the angels
Wait,
welcoming
no,
the Sabbath
that's wrong.
bride.
84.
Page 84.
Well,
Shalom
we need to keep our
Aleichem.
hand at 64.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlakim HaKadosh Baruch. Moedem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlakim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlakim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Satan the Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlakim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 66. Kind of crowded up here.
When do we start?
Shabbat Sebetun Necha, Ki Mekor HaBrecha, Merosh Mikedesh Esukha, Sof Ma'aseh Mashvati Hila, Lecha Dodi Dodi, Lecha Dodi Lekrat Kala, Lecha Shabbat Necha. Shalom Mahateret Bala Gam B'Simcha U'Zahala Tohokemu Ne'am Segula Kalbuim Kala Boim Kala Lecha Dodi Lecha Dodi Lekala Le'nei Shabbat Nekala
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness and of the impulse within us for justice and mercy, we praise that this hour of worship may be one of vision and inspiration. Help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives.
Bless all who enter this sanctuary in search and in need, all who bring to this place the offering of their hearts. May our worship here lead us to fulfill our words and intentions with acts of kindness, peace, and love.
We have come together to strengthen our bonds with our people Israel. Like Jews of generations past, we celebrate the grandeur of creation. Like Jews of every age, we echo our people's ancient call for justice.
Our celebration is a sharing of memory and hope.
We are Jews, but each of us is unique. We stand apart and alone with differing feelings and insights, and yet we are not entirely alone and separate, for we are children of one people and our one heritage.
Our celebration unites many separate selves into a single chorus.
We're on page 68.
I don't know that.
You ready?
Oh, you haven't.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You want to put the book down? Put it on the floor.
No.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Hine matov umanayam shevet achim gam yachad shalom. Many are the generations of Israel, and in every age we have sought the living God through Sabbath rest and worship. This time and place hold the power to increase our joy in the eternal. O God, even as we seek you in the sanctuary, help us to know that your glory fills all space, and make us understand that you are with us at all times, if we but open our minds to you.
We feel the presence of your Spirit in our homes and on our ways. We see the beauty of your creation in mountains, sea, and sky, and in the human form. We hear you in the silence of our own hearts, speaking the truths the heart knows.
May we be your witness to the world, your messenger to all the earth.
May we show forth your image within us, the divine spark that makes us human.
Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabba b'madivrakute v'likmachute b'chayechonu v'yomecho u'chayedecho beit Yisrael b'gala b'gala u'bizman karev v'yimaru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach, v'alam lo me'amaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitnaman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudasha v'richu le'lamim kol birchata v'shir hatzar tushechata v'lechem hata ta'amihiram v'yamah V'yimeru, amen. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach.
Baruch Adonai, hamevorach le'olam va'ed.
As day departs, as the dark of night descends, we lift our eyes to the heavens. In awe and wonder, our hearts cry out.
Eternal God, how majestic is your name in all the earth.
A vast universe, who can know it? What mind can fathom it? We look out to the endless suns and ask, what are we? What are our dreams and our hopes? What are we that you are mindful of us? What are we that you should care for us?
And yet within us abides the measure of your Spirit. You are remote, but know how near, ordering the stars in the vast solitudes of the dark, yet whispering in our minds that you are closer than the air we breathe. For you have made us little less than divine, and crowned us with glory and honor. With love and awe we turn to you, and in the dark of evening we seek the light of your presence.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Tanu limadita. Al Kein Adonai Eloheinu, Yishach beinu ufkumeinu, Nosiach bechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, U'b'mitzvotecha, Le'olam v'ohed. Ki heim chayenu v'yorek yameinu, v'yorek yameinu, uvahem negeh yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Under 13. Okay, it is. If anybody under 13 wants to come up and do the Vahavta, you can. Okay. Vahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levacha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha. V'hayu ha'varim ha'ele asher anohi mitzvacha hayom al levavecha v'nishantam lenecha v'irtam v'shem-tivcha v'techa u'v'lecha v'recha You shall love your eternal God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your being. Set these words which I command you this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way. When you lie down, when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be symbols before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. So shall you consecrate yourselves to your God. I am your eternal God, who led you out of Egypt to be your God. I am your eternal God.
In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness, a world waiting still to be redeemed, give us, O source of good, the courage to say, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and your love.
From Egypt, the house of bondage, we were delivered. At Sinai, amid peals of thunder, we bound ourselves to your purpose.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, we survived oppression and exile, time and again overcoming the forces that would have destroyed us.
Our failings are many, our faults are great, yet it has been our glory to bear witness to our God and to keep alive in dark ages the vision of the world redeemed.
May this vision never fade. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we sing with one accord, as Moses, Miriam, and Israel sang at the shores of the sea. We're on page 75. Do you want to read? No, page 75.
O God of Israel, may our worship on this day help us to grow in loyalty to our covenant with you and to the way of life it demands, the way of gentleness and justice, the path of truth and of peace.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat L'asot et ha-Shabbat L'doratam berit olam.
Oti leolam, oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'doratam berit olam. Ki shes yetamim Asaronai, et hashamayim v'et haaretz, v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'doratam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'doratam berit olam.
Please stand for the tefillah.
Adonai sifatat tiftach ufiach ki tehilatecha. Eternal God, open thy lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Elohei, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Lael, Elohei Rachel, El Hagadol, Hagibor ve'anora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'goneh Hakol, V'zocher Hasleavot Bimot, ומביאים לבניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומשיר מגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה.
Source of all being, we turn to you as did our people in ancient days. They beheld you in the heavens, they felt you in their hearts, they sought you in their lives. Now their quest is ours. Help us, O God, to celebrate the wonder of being. Give us the courage to search for truth. Teach us the path to a better life. So shall we, by our lives and our labors, bring nearer to realization the great hope inherited from ages past for a world transformed by liberty, justice, and peace. Your might, O God, is everlasting.
Help us to keep using our strength for good.
You are the source of life and blessing.
Help us to choose life for ourselves and our children.
You are the support of the falling.
Help us to lift up the fallen.
You are the author of freedom.
Help us to be the captive.
You are our hope in death as in life.
Help us to face those who sleep in the dust.
Your might, O God, is everlasting.
Help us to use our strength for good.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who strive to be holy declare your glory day by day. We praise you, Eternal One, the Holy God. You may be seated. Yismachu b'malchutecha,
Shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat, korei honei Shabbat. Yismehu
b'malchutecha, shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat, yorei honei Shabbat.
Mikadashei, Mikadashei Shavi Shabbat. Kulham Yismehu V'yitzan Muredu V'shaz.
Yismachu b'malchutecha, shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat,
Yorei honei Shabbat. Ashvi Vatzita bo v'kidash Shabbat.
L'maaseh Bereshit Shabbat. Yismachu b'malchutecha, shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat, v'korei honei Shabbat. Yismachu b'malchutecha, shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat,
Korei honei Shabbat.
God of Israel, may our worship on this Sabbath bring us near to all that is high and holy. May it bind the generations in bonds of love and sharing, and unite us with our people in common hope and faith. And through Sabbath rest and worship, may we learn to find fulfillment and joy in the vision of peace for all the world. You are with us in our prayer, in our love and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, and pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Page 80.
80. Yep, next page.
Eternal source of good, we give thanks for the numberless gifts and blessings that fill our days, for life itself and its endless variety, for all that sustains body and mind, for love and friendship, for the delights of the senses, and for the excellence of your Torah, which deepens our life and enriches our days. Teach us, God of wonders, to work for a just and compassionate society, where all may share your gifts in the joy of freedom. We'll take a moment of silent prayer.
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. Be acceptable to you. Adonai Tzuri. Oh God, my rock. Tzuri v'koali. My rock and my redeemer. Adonai Tzuri. God, my rock. And my redeemer.
Okay. Okay, wait.
Okay, we now turn to the inside back cover for the Mishnah Barak. And you hold this one.
He asked me to hold it.
You know. Oh God, in our hearts, we name those who are facing illness and pain. We join our prayers with the prayers of all who love them. Give them renewed comfort and courage. Strengthen in them the healing powers you have placed within us all. Guide the hands and hearts of those who are entrusted with their care.
May the knowledge of your love and ours give added hope to them and to their dear ones. May they find even greater strength because our prayers are linked to theirs. As I look across the room, you can say out loud the name of your dear ones who you're asking for prayer.
Shebera avotenu mikor habraha imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Shebera imotenu mikor habraha avotenu.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body,
The renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We had a very long week of summer arts camp, and we've played donkeys and prophets, and that's our sermon for the night. We've lived our sermon this week, so we're going to call up our President John Black to read the announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. And yes, I'm sure you have earned your sermon for the week. But we have so enjoyed your family, all of your family. Thank you all very much. It's very special for you to do the service for us. So thank you. I have an announcement from Harriet. Where? Harriet Glazer is beginning to sign up blessers for the candle and kiddush starting from September to May. If you would please save Harriet a phone call by calling her and volunteering. That is my advertisement for the day. Tomorrow morning, Sheila Lawrence will lead Torah study, 9:45 to 11 a.m., and worship service from 11 to 12. Service is followed by Kiddush and Challah. The North Louisiana Jewish Federation film series will continue at Robinson Film Center with the movie Prince of Egypt. It will be shown 10:30 a.m. this coming Tuesday, July 23rd, so that Camp Kai will be able to attend. It is an animated Oscar Award-winning movie and tells the story of the Jewish exodus from Egypt. Jewish Federation Camp Kai will begin this Monday, July 22nd, and will run through August 2nd here at B'nai Zion. Applications are still available in the office and online, and there will be a performance. The Friendship Caravan of the Zofim Israeli Scouts will be 7 p.m. Thursday, July 25th here at B'nai Zion. There is no fee to attend. It is being hosted by the Jewish Federation. B'nai Zion will also be volunteering at the food bank on July 30th at 9 a.m. Please RSVP online or in the office or call Helene. Donations were made to B'nai Zion for pulpit flowers in memory of Norman Dillon by Debbie Dillon, and in loving memory of Dorothy Kaplan by Mark Kaplan and Betsy Kaplan Beal. Thank you.
Thank you. going to call anybody up that wants to come up to do the Elenu.
What page?
We're on page 148.
Oh. Okay.
You want to call up some kids?
No. They can come if they want.
All right. Anybody, any children want to come up and help us open the ark for the Elenu?
Any children?
Any children? Any children at heart? All rise when the Torah ark is open.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שם לנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונה, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים
הקדוש ברוך הוא.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Be seated when the ark is closed.
It's not closed yet. Now it is. It is now. You can go and sit down.
This is my part.
Okay, this is. What are you doing? What are you? Stop.
What is the page? 151.
Right.
I need somebody page 151 for me. Oh my god.
I'm reading the rabbi's notes. Okay. Yeah, we do. That's all right. Where's the rabbi's book? Is this it?
The rabbi, wait, what?
What are you doing?
Yes. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, let us meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. In the line of duty this year, we have lost 20 soldiers in the military, 66 policemen in the line of duty, 11 canine units, and 26 firefighters. We also will remember tonight the recent deaths of Steve Wright and Isabel Posner, and the congregants whose parents who have died within the past year be Joe Batt, Peter Haas, and Lucy Brainus. However brief may be our time on earth, O God, you endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. We now recall the loved ones whom death has taken from us recently. And as we remember those who died this season in the years past, we take them into our own hearts. We remember Paul Abramson Sr., Robert Baskowitz, Virginia Bergman, Regina Bronig, Leslie Cruvant, Norman DeLynn, Mildred Gam, Sandra Goldberg, Albert Goldschall, Carrie Heidensfeld, Dorothy Kaplan, Ivan Louis Lustberg, Anna Kest Mottenband, Moshe Mattinson, Henry T. Meyer, Rosa Morris, Charles Murov, Joe M. Murov, Sylvia Muslow, Max Rosenblum, Dave Spitzer, Fane Phelps, Louis Weiss, Ed Weil, Doris Zwick. In this moment of memory, our griefs and sympathies are mingled. Loving God, we rise as we pray your name.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabah, v'alma divra hirute, v'yamlik malchute, v'chayehon u'yomechon, u'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'yimeru amen. Yehi shemei rabah marach la'alam olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitala v'yitala shemei d'kudasha b'rihu. Le'elam min kol birhata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nehamata, da'miran b'alma v'yimeru amen. Yehi shmama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al Yisrael v'yimeru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru amen.
May the source of peace
Send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to all who are bereaved.
And we're done, right? Okay. I think they knew that, but.
We do the Hamotzi first?
Wait, what? Okay. I don't know. You can go on that side. Motzi lahem haaretz, we give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise and song
Together,
as
Our joyful prayer
it says, Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Motzi lahem haaretz.
Y'all take the bread. I got the board.
Yay!
Thank you for joining us for Shabbat prayer service. Shabbat Shalom.